focus on like my hands and what my hands are doing, and try not to get too many kids' faces in the video.
Okay.
All right, and we're not playing any Lady Gaga in the background too. Get in trouble from YouTube. All right, so here's what this is. This is the oxide wash technique, and this is an oxide wash. Remember I said glaze has three parts. You have the glass former, the stuff that melts into glass. You have the oxide, which gives that glass color, and you have the clay, which stabilizes the glass. It keeps it from melting too much. This is not glaze. This is one ingredient in that glaze combination, right? It's the oxide. It's pure oxide. There's a little bit of glass former in here, but we're just going to ignore that. So it's pure color, and this is red iron oxide. Do you have a quick question, Laura? Okay, you just want to watch? Okay. So red iron oxide, where have you heard that before, guys?
Ooh.
What is it?
Like clothing stuff.
Clothing? Red iron oxide? I'm glad you did bring up clothing, though. It will stain your clothes.
Yeah.
This will stain your clothes. I'm wearing gloves, not because it hurts you. It just turns your fingernails red and stuff. Your hands will be reddish for a while if you don't wear gloves. You don't have to wear gloves. You can if you want to. But if you get this on your clothes, it's going to stain your clothes.
This is my best shirt.
A popular stain. Iron oxide is the chemistry name for this common thing. When you leave iron out and it oxidizes. Rust, yes. Iron. Raise your hand if you took chemistry. See, I told you. That's why all those classes are out there, guys, so you're ready for a class like this. So it's a little chemistry here. So red iron oxide, it's rust, and so it stains your clothes just like rust would. Okay, so that's what red iron oxide is. What is wash? Wash means really the technique. It's for doing this, and you can see it's settled. Yeah. Give it a little shake. It's going to leak. You see how I'm being careful? Like, I'm working on the table. I'm not leaning in with my clothes. Am I wearing an apron?
No.
Now, hopefully, especially with the camera rolling, I don't spill on myself after saying, watch how I don't get clay on or get this on myself. There we go. All right. So, sponge or brush it on. The instructions are written right here. They're also on Google Classroom. Try not to get it on the bottom of the piece. You're going to sponge or brush it on. Pay special attention to getting it into the low areas of the surface. And we're doing this with the step zones. We're all using the same oxide. We're all doing the same technique. Because we're all making the same piece. You all made a part of the same piece. The walkway is the piece. Okay, and I told you this stuff is messy. So the less mess you make, the less mess you're going to have to clean up. So it's a real universal life secret. Like, you don't like cleaning, try not to make a mess in the first place. So I got it in all the low areas. And this is why we call it the wash technique. Now I'm going to wash it off the high areas. We're going to create contrast between the high and the low. And that's going to make your carved design really stand out. See how the letters start to pop out? Now, how much do you wash? Use your eye, use your judgment. I had students say, wash it off the whole thing. It's perfectly clean. It looks brand new again. I'm like, what was the point of that? You want to have it in the low areas and off the high areas. You want clean high areas and oxide-y low areas. It's what makes the design visually have high contrast and easier to see. See, I didn't really get it on the sides, but just to make it kind of consistent, just give a wipe around the side. And that's it. You're done. See, I didn't make a huge mess. I had 2 clean sponges. There's not enough for all of you to have 2 sponges at the same time. You don't all have to do this at the same time. I have 4 jugs of this oxide. So we're going to share. But anyway, when you're done, we need to clean this as clean as possible. So you're going to have to go clean your sponges, change your water, clean up your mess, put everything away. And this finished piece now goes out to the glazeware shelf. Ooh, I did get some on the bottom. So give it a wipe. It's okay if it has a little on the bottom, but, and again, this is oxide, not glaze. We'll have different rules for glaze when we get to it. But this is good. This is fine. Okay? So this piece is done. It goes out to the glazeware shelf, sits on the glazeware shelf. We'll fire it a second time, and then it's ready to go on the ground. Okay? If you have a broken piece, come talk to me. I'll have special instructions for you if you have the parts. As long as you have all the parts and you can stack them together and they fit, we'll put glaze in the inside. I'll show you how to fix it. Okay, guys? All right. Take a picture and upload it to